Good.
So,
What about your parents?
what do you mean? No, I haven't told my parents about us yet, you know. But I'm going to, sweetie. Trust me, I will. I'm just having a hard time with it, you know. But I can't continue lying to them, so.
Baby, don't worry about it. They've been their lives. You're doing yours.
Sweetie, it's not that easy for me. I mean, my parents aren't as liberal as yours. Or should I say understanding. I'm just trying to prepare myself, okay? All right.
What do you think about the office being closed for a week?
I think it was an excellent idea. They gave us time to get some paperwork. I even got those computers upgraded, the ones you were asking me about.
All of them?
Yes, sir, all of them. I met with the computer tech yesterday morning, and everything's finished. We're ready for business.
Right. Oh, so since everything is okay, when are you going to take your vacation?
I don't know. I really haven't thought about it.
You remind me of myself when I was young.
Yes, sir.
All I had time to do was work and work until I got old, sit in my own ways. What woman would want to marry me?
So, do you regret not getting married?
Sometimes I do, and sometimes I don't. I find myself indulged in my work.
Yes, sir.
I forget about it. And I don't want to be like me.
Yes, sir.
Find yourself a wife. As anybody can have a house.
Yes, sir.
But everybody don't have a home.
Yes, sir.
So get yourself a wife and have a house full of little gators.
Can I talk with you for a moment?
Go ahead.
Thank you. Well, first of all, before I begin, I'd like to say or offer a truce, if you will. We'll do that with?
Yes, I will.
Oh, thank you. Mr. Armour, it's very important to me that we have a very strong work union with one another. It's actually a need, you know, if you will. So, with that being said, there are a few topics that have come up that interest me, and I'd like to get your opinion and your stance on it.
Okay.
So, will you clarify for me your issue with the homosexual group?
After we deal with it this time, we done with it?
We are done with it. Okay.
Well, for starters, I have a problem with them grouping their sexual preference with my civil rights. Dr. King didn't march for a penis, nor did he march for a vagina, but for the equality of mankind.
Okay.
It's like this. What grown folks do, what you all do, is your business. I respect that. I really do. I really do. But when I'm told that I have to accept something, then that's when I got an issue with it.
Okay. So when you say he marched for equality of mankind, that's where I feel that we should be, where we have common ground. I mean, we want equal rights also.
Mm-hmm.
Take adoption, for instance. We want to be able to adopt children.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we want our marriage, our union, to be recognized as legitimate I believe that the rights are discriminated against because of who we choose to love. I mean, we talk about the issue during the civil rights movement. You know, blacks being able to love whites and whites being able to love blacks. You should have the freedom to love who you want to love. And I think that's where we fall under that umbrella. Because I'm not being free or I'm being discriminated against simply because I chose to love the person, the spirit that I chose to love. And I don't think that that's fair.
You just touched on 3 different things. And I say several different things. First thing, about civil rights. There's no need to take a sexual preference and put it under the umbrella of a civil rights. I was born black. You're not born gay. There's a choice that people make. You make a choice. And there is a choice that's, that you have to make.
That's true.
And as far as kids, excuse me for saying this, if you all are having identity issues, why would you want to bring a kid into that type of dysfunction? I mean, am I right?
It wouldn't be dysfunction, Mr. Armour. We're offering the same things that you would have to offer in a heterosexual marriage. Love, support, good rearing, teachings, ethics, and above all, love. I believe that I'm just as qualified to raise a productive young boy or girl as you are.
But my question is, kids already having issues already when their fathers are not at home or their mother's not at home, and they look out in the neighborhood and they see that they got 2 mommies and the next door neighbor got a mommy and a mommy, a mommy and a daddy. Don't you think that they're going to want the perfect order, which is the order the way that God ordered things to be?
I wouldn't disagree with that. If that's what my child chose to want out of life, I'm totally okay with that. It's not going to stop my love. It's not going to hinder any of my plans as a parent.
I don't think your love is the question. And I believe that you will be capable of being a good parent as far as providing. It's concerned.
Right.
But on a moral issue, from the moral standpoint, which is something that you can't go around. You cannot. And as far as being legitimate, to be legitimate, then you got to be legit or genuine. You got to go back to the perfect order, which is man, woman. If you all want to be recognized, as a legitimate couple, then you got to have a man and you got to have a woman. Not a bootleg man, not a bootleg woman. You got to have a man and a woman.
Okay, Mr. Armour, from my perspective, you guys haven't done a great job at holding down the genuineness of a marriage or a union, if you will.
And I agree with you. Heterosexuals, we have done a bummed up job at keeping the sanctity of the covenant of God as far as marriage and the family. We have. But the same way that we messed it up, God has given it to us to clean up. Because he said marriage is honorable, and that's between a man and a woman. And so if we messed it up, God has empowered us to clean it up.
And you think and you believe that you can do that. You believe that he will give you that.
Yes, he will. Yeah, I really do. I believe as a man that what we messed up, we can straighten up.
All right, Mr. Armour, thank you for talking with me.
No problem.
And
thank you for the truth.
So, it is so. All right. I'm going to head back to the office.
Okay.
And I'll see you shortly.
All right. I'll be back around 20 minutes.
All right. Thank you.
All right.
Alexandra, ooh, you mastered your grandmother's recipe.
Thank you, Mother. We ate it almost every day.
Yeah, we did.
And literally almost every day we had some type of potato au gratin.
And it was good too.
Yeah.
She was famous for it.
Yeah.
Oh, my grandmother
She
was.
was famous
Yeah.
for it.
She sure was.
She was on target with it.
She was. Where's your fiance? He's gonna miss dinner.
Oh, well, Mom and Dad, I was hoping we could,
And yeah, I thought the short hairstyle was going to be a big deal.
What's going on?
been living this lifestyle for a while now, and I know I should have told you two, but I just didn't know how.
What lifestyle are you talking about?
I just,
Sorry, sorry. What's going on?
I just didn't know how.
What's going on? What's happening?
Ted, would you leave the table, please? Give us some time with our daughter. Do you mind? Thank you.
What's going on? What's going
What
on?
is happening?
this lifestyle fits me.
How does it fit you? I don't understand.
Look, your daughter is a lesbian, and you're gonna have to find a way to deal with it, live with it. This is how and who I am.
This is hard for us to accept this. This hurts us.
I'm sorry, I can't be who you want me to be.
Male and female. Man for woman.
Yes. You know that. You know the way you were
And
raised.
listen to this. Everything that God created has a mate. A male and female. Male and female. It isn't about female and female and male and male. All that's abomination in God's sight. So how can I change the way you feel? I'm not going to try to change the way you feel. You got to start to thinking like God wants you to think. Think like He wants you to think. He says that He made male and female. That's the way you think.
Summer,
Nothing much, man. Just chilling.
what happened to you last night?
Man, I had too much drama.
I sat with my boy a while. I listened to him. I was trying my best not to laugh, but he was saying some funny stuff. I always told my boys, listen, never go over to a female house unannounced, because you might get a shock in your life. And he got shocked. He found this girl with this dude he said that looked like Godzilla, but he sounded like Mike Tyson. What was really funny was, he said that dude took off running, and he went running after the dude. And all of a sudden, he felt somebody tugging on his clothes from behind, and this girl knocked him in the back of his head. And then once he got knocked down, she hit him in the eye. I didn't want to laugh at my boy, but he get himself in some sticky stuff. Boy, he was upset about getting hit in his eye. Boy, he wasn't feeling too well. That's my boy.
Hey, you thought I wasn't coming back, did you? Well, I tricked you. Let's stop and grab this pizza. Yeah, eating already.
Starving.
All right, come on, it's fresh and hot.
Woo!
Smell this. Oh, look at that. Good stuff.
Yes. Let me go wash my hands. Would you like anything to drink?
Yes, the soda and some ice. Thanks.
Memories of failures won't let me believe. Cause I refuse to accept any less than the best God has given me. I want more, but I need a healing, not just a feeling, but purify my heart. I need more peace, more joy, more love, more patience, more hope, more trust. But I need a healing, not just a feeling, but purify my heart. I come before
You don't have to do that, you're beautiful and gay.
Don't you think we should get back to work?
You're right. Here you go.
Thank you. Well, I got a chance to take a look at some of the prints that you checked out.
Okay. What'd you think?
Well, I think they're fine. They look great to me. What about you?
They're good. The ones that I have a mark on are the top 5, I thought.
Okay.
What I would like to see happen, if it's all right with you, is for all of them to go back. I believe we can do better.
Okay. Well, like I said, I took a look at them and I think they're fine.
But check it out. The commercial, the music for the commercial is good, but it doesn't give you that, you know, that amusement park feeling.
Yes.
And plus some of the video clips that Theo shot on tight.
Okay. Well, if you think there's an opportunity for us to do better, I'm with you. So let's do it.
Let's do it.
All right. So let's make note that you want to have the creative team take another look at it.
Yeah.
And I'll approve a 42-hour turnaround time. And then you need to make note that Theo needs to revise the music as well.
Hello, Gabriel and Mrs. Dana. How you two doing today?
I'm good, Mr. Davis. How are you?
Hey, Mr. D.
Oh, I'm doing fine.
Have you left for the airport yet?
No, not yet.
Oh,
I've just gotten off the phone with Mr. Packman and Mr. Hearn.
right.
What did you two do?
Well, there wasn't anything wrong that I saw.
No, you didn't do anything wrong. I just want to congratulate you two on a job well done.
The way you smiling, you have to be talking about all of it.
The whole shebang.
Wow.
I don't want either of you to worry about the St. Mars account. Let the creative team earn their money. Just make sure once the team have finished the billboard that it meets your approval, Miss Williams.
Will do, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. D, and have a good trip.
Darn it.
What's wrong?
I tore my stocking getting in the car. But that's not important. What is that you have a wonderful family. Absolutely wonderful.
I like them.
Well, you should. And I'm glad that you let me meet them. I mean, I'm so honored.
They really like you for some reason.
What do you mean for some reason? I'm a good person. I'm not a witch all the time, you know. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
No, but I have a question for you, though, seriously.
No, I'm not pregnant, I promise.
That's funny. I'm not about to... Stop it.
All right. I'm sorry.
No,
Go ahead.
Seriously, you know, I noticed that your parents both have high, regards for you.
Yeah.
And it appears they have high hopes about you getting married also. But to be honest, I haven't heard you mention anything about marriage or the likes of a relationship.
I don't feel I have to wear my feelings on my shoulders. You know, it's like this. If it happens, fine. If it doesn't happen, then I haven't lost anything. That's why I look at it.
So who broke your heart?
What made you think somebody broke my heart?
I know the sound of a broken heart when I hear it.
What it sound like? Ching, ching, ching.
Yes.
No. Oh, God. I tell you what. If you answer something for me, then I'll answer your question.
Okay, I think.
What young man broke your heart? Oh.
Mr. Deshaun.
Deshaun.
Mr. Deshaun, yes. Deshaun was a senior in college. All the girls loved him. You know, the juniors and seniors who knew him hated him. This guy's motto was to hit it and quit it.
Okay.
Yes, the ultimate version.
Okay.
You know, but I was really crazy about Deshaun.
Okay.
I mean, he was the freaky frat brother type, you know. I was in love with him, so I thought.
All right.
That's my story, okay? Now, what's yours?
So you want to hear my story?
I'm ready for your story now.
You want my story?
Yes.
You sure?
I'm positive and I'm waiting.
Her name was Rachel O'Donnell. The first time I saw her, I thought she was the waitress. But to my amazement, she was the proprietor.
Oh.
Yeah. I did love that woman. I did.
So what happened to her?
She was married. Our relationship lasted a couple of years. Then she and her family eventually moved back east until their young child got sick. Then they came back to Memphis. You know, we got one of the best children's medical facility in the world.
If you don't mind me asking, was the baby yours?
Man, you nosy.
I can't help it, Gabriel. I'm just
911. You nosy.
I'm interested in knowing.
Yes, she was mine.
Oh, wow.
She passed away at the age of 5 from heart disease.
I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm so sorry.
You know, I look at it like this. My bad decision making is what made me who I am today. You know, sometimes we need to thank God for making bad decisions. Because, sometimes it's those decisions that bring us to Him.
Yeah. You know, you have a strange way of looking at things.
Yeah, I know.
But it works.
It works.
Yeah.
You ready?
I'm ready.
That's right.
I'm ready.
All right.
Man, the only thing you gotta do is just go in there, tell a girl that you don't want to date no more. Man, I can't tell that girl nothing like that. Yes, you can, man. Quit being a little girl. Tell that girl you don't want her no more. Man, but she the one paying my car note. I need that girl buy me some groceries next week. Man, come on, man. Can I keep... Good evening, my brothers and my sisters. Thank you for listening to New Hope Baptist Church Pentecostal Restoration on a Mount Vernon Church on Highland Street. We got a special speaker today, so I want y'all to tune into him, and your mind going to be changed. This Pastor Jones. God bless.
Hello.
Love you.